Hey, it's Stacy from Proven Winners ColorChoice Shrubs, and I wanted to talk to you today about winter berry hollies. And that's these fabulous native hollies that are growing behind me. This is a deciduous holly, actually loses its leaves in winter. And the main reason people grow this is for these fabulous berries that last through most of the winter. But sometimes people don't have success, they don't have berries on their holly, and they ask us, why don't I have any berries on my holly? So I'm going to give you the 3 reasons that you might not have any fruit on your winter berry holly. Number 1 is that you don't have both male and female plants. Hollies are a bit unique in that they can be either all male or all female. So a male plant will only produce male flowers that have pollen to pollinate the female plants. They'll never get any berries themselves. And the females, of course, have the flowers that develop into fruit. The only way you can tell them apart for sure is in spring when they're flowering. And what you have to look for is the male flowers, which are going to look like this. You can see that they have the little anthers or the little pollen-bearing structures there. That means that that is a male flower. Whereas the female flowers have this big green berry in the center. That's where the berry is actually going to develop and turn red later in the season. So spring is the only time to tell for sure. Even if you have male and female plants, you need to have about 1 male to pollinate every 5 females, and they should be planted within about 50 feet of each other. 50 feet is about the average distance you can expect a pollinating insect to fly while it's flying around collecting pollen and doing its job. The number 2 reason that your holly wouldn't have any fruit is because it is a male holly. So that's like you're in front of me. This is Mr. Poppins' winterberry holly. This is a male pollinator. Because it is a male, it does not bear any fruit. It only produces flowers that get pollen to pollinate the females. The number 3 reason that you wouldn't have any fruit on your winterberry hollies is pruning. If your plant doesn't flower, it's not going to get fruit. The fruit develops directly from the flowers. If you were to prune it, say in spring, or try to trim it or shape it, what you'd be doing is cutting off the flower buds that are waiting to open that spring. And if you cut off the flower buds, you're not going to get any fruit. So it's really best to not prune winterberry holly. In general, they don't need a lot of pruning. Every couple of years, you might want to take out some of the oldest wood just to keep it young and vigorous and productive. You don't want to trim these plants or shape them or try to make them into something else. It's best to just leave the pruners away, and that way you can be sure of getting a fabulous display like this one. If you have any questions, you know you can reach us anytime at the Proven Winners website or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PW ColorChoice.